Afternoon, and we are now live. It's weekly update 49. We've actually got quite a bit to tell you this week. It's been exciting. As you can see, it's nice and sunny outside. Literally a month ago it was dark when I was doing these, so we might have to change position soon because the lights behind me. But this is your weekly update, live number 49. All right, so we're going to check, see if we've got anybody online. I'm sort of getting used to this now. Oh, we've got 2 people already watching, and getting more used to this because the preparation. We're trying to prepare these like a video edit type thing. But you don't really need to. You just sort of have the things that you want to bring in on one side, and that's it. So here we go. Okay, so anyway, today what we're going to talk about in the residency section, as always, we're going to be 7 people watching now. That's cool. 7. I think we got up to 9 last week. That's amazing. Drop me a message in the comments. And we're going to talk initially about residency, then, as always, a few YouTube comments, and then a bit about Spain as well. And we've got a nice little video to end up the program on. First of all, and we're going to end the program with this, but first of all, what I want to do before anything is give a big congratulations to my mate Scats, who got his cancer clear notification. We're in the notification, we call it cancer clear. We're in the doctors last Monday and they gave him the all clear, so he's cancer free. He's just got a bit of recovery to go, but that's after a year of absolute madness. Just want to say congratulations to him, and you're going to see him at the end of the video because he was with us yesterday. So we're up to 9 people watching. Wow, getting nervous now. 9 people watching. All right, so what we got on, what we're talking about in terms of residencies and visas. Well, we've got good news and bad news when it comes to visas this week. So got my notes here. We had the fastest ever, and I think Schrodie, if you're watching, it's you. Visa come out from London in around 5 days. It was incredibly fast. I've never seen a visa that quick, I can tell you. And that was going to Almeria. So we were very happy that one came out. We also had another one from London Alicante, which came out in 5 weeks. So London really seems to be doing a good job at the moment. Also, just to let you know, there's actually, as we speak, a birthday party, the second one of the weekend, happening just behind where the computer is. So if you can hear any noise or you see anybody walking around like you can there, anything could happen. But anyway, we've got to go live, got to stick to the program, haven't we? So that's two visas out of London in good time. So we're happy with those. New Zealand as well, around 7 weeks. So we have some, including Christmas, 7 weeks through New Zealand, which is fantastic. And then the bad news, that's a good news for London. Good news is Manchester still. Manchester it's taking, we've got one which had a requirement. Requirement means that they actually left it for a whole 3 months, and then they decided to ask for more documentation. And it's been another 2 months after that until the visa finally dropped in this week. So nearly 5 months. I mean, the problem is how do you plan for that? We've always gone a maximum of 90 days. It's normally 90 days. But at the moment, it seems to be going, Manchester going way over those 90 days. Well, 14 people watching now. Hey, guys. It's great to see you all on. That's the most we've ever had on a weekly update. So that's fantastic. Drop me some comments down. And I've got the comments here, I think, if I have to overlay the comments. No. Oh, no. There we go. That's how you do it. Drop me a comment in. And bit disappointing really from Manchester. And we had another one drop in which didn't have any requirement letter at all. And it was 110 days, so 20 days over the 90 as well. So good news for all other visas and bad news for Manchester at the moment, the speed that they're actually processing things. So what else have we got going on? Well, this week we had quite a busy week. I've been in Almeria for a couple of days. I went over to see some clients there. We had some back-to-back appointments 2 days in a row, and I decided to have a bit of a road trip. So a couple of photos from that trip. There we go. That's the Colin family. Hey, Andrew and Joanne. Now, we had Andrew now has been teaching me about homebrew beer kits. So I have got an email there will explain to me what it is I need to be buying, and apparently you can get it in Spain. So Andrew, if you're watching this, don't forget to do. So I'm going to try and find or send me the website again because you did send it to me. But apparently in Spain you can get them as well. I know my friends have them as well. And this one here. This is Graham. So Graham, EU citizen there, and quite an interesting appointment with Graham because speaking to Almeria, a lot of different police stations have different requirements for EU citizens. In Almeria, at the moment, currently, if you stick 7,000 euros in a Spanish bank and take the certificate that you've got proof of it, then that's enough for your money, which is it definitely wouldn't be enough in a lot of the other provinces we work in. I can tell you that. But it was lovely to catch up with Graham there, and we had a good natter. I enjoy being out on the road, to be honest. Um, Mick, thank you. Mick has written us a fantastic summary of his journey, which I'm going to be telling you next week, and we're also going to be putting it in an article on our website. We do an awful lot. 17 people already watching now. Wow! Cheers, guys. 17. I've never had 17. We never. I would imagine if we can make it to 20, that'd be amazing. But so so yeah, Mick, he came over. We had a great experience with Mick. He's been part of the Up6 family, as he says himself. He's just got his healthcare registered, and he gave us a great rundown. And what we've been doing is, and people have given more and more people are giving us more and more detailed feedback, and we're publishing it on our website as an article in client experiences. And it's just in its raw format so people can read, obviously with our client's permission, but people can read their experiences. So we had one last week. A client was telling us about his post-cancer journey and getting the medication in Spain. That's up on the website, so check that out. And Mick's journey is going to be published next week. And then over in Lanzarote, we had, there's Jesse there with the Power family. Well done, guys. You got your first renewal complete and nice and warm over there in Lanzarote. I'm glad Jesse didn't get arrested there. So, Jessica, if you go to Lanzarote and we do your NLV, the service agent who will be coming, our service specialist who will be coming to translate on the day, is actually also a radio DJ. And it's my sister-in-law, Jessica, and she's on the radio there, Monster Radio, and she also helps us out with the appointments translated. So, yeah, that's fun. Wow, we're up to 20 people. That's great. Thank you, guys. And yeah, so that's about it for the residency side of things. I'll take a quick look actually at the calendar and see if there's anything else that jogs my memory that was going on from last week. And you can probably still hear the birthday party going in the background. I'm not too sure if you can. Quite a heavy call that I had lots and lots of phone calls last week, some really good calls and some not so good calls. There was one call which really, looking there, highlighted the fact that when you are using savings, you need, and you come to do your renewal and look how much I'm going to do a whole video on this, you need to live on it for a year in Spain. You always need to sort of overestimate your funds. So if you've only got savings and you're planning on doing 5 years off the back of savings, you've got to leave yourself, plenty of money to live on while having to have that money in the bank for the renewal process. So yeah, but we're going to do a whole video on that. We're up to 20 people now. Let's have a look at the chat. So what we've got going on here, and we've got Adam Care, say hola guys, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. What's the weather like? Tell me. As you can see, it's actually not too bad. Spots of rain, believe it or not, but it's not too bad at the moment. And we've got Paul Cook on. Evening. How you doing, Paul? Thanks for dropping in. I'm well impressed with the amount of people that we've got in today. And David Tumner, hola Chris, keep up the good work. How you doing? How's the weather up there? Inland Malaga. Let me know, David. Great to see you. Steve Marr, how you doing? Is that how you pronounce your name, Steve Marr? Did I say that right? Thanks, mate. Keep up the good work. Tina, hey, hi, Tina. You're getting very close now with your documents. That's a very exciting time. It's very exciting for you. And Phil Parkin gives us a thumbs up. And yeah, Ant and Kes say hit the thumbs up, everybody. Yeah, if you could, it would be good. Now, these videos normally get about 200 views, but I don't really do them to get the views. It's more just to keep in contact with everybody, really, who's following us or maybe coming on board as well later on as clients or people just looking at general information and moving over to Spain. It's nice to have people watching. Here's the weather in French. Les miserables. Okay, yeah, miserable weather. Well, it's actually still t-shirt weather here. I've been in shorts all day, so it's been nice. And Tina says that she got soaked walking the dog this morning in Somerset. Oh no, nightmare. That's the worst thing, getting damp and cold. We had a bit of damp yesterday, bit of weather, just a shower, but it's perfect weather at the moment because it sits at around 18 degrees. And then you get these odd drops of rain, and then it's brilliant because it's really good for the countryside and stuff like that. So, and then we've got, what else have we got going on then? So that's it for the residency side of things. Apart from one big announcement about the withdrawal agreement, is that we finally got the answer that we needed from the Subdelegación de Gobierno in Malaga. So they have confirmed that people who got their resolution under the withdrawal agreement through them will not have to get their resolution from them for permanent residency. And they confirmed the process of doing it in the main police station in Malaga with us. So that's fantastic news. Alicante have already confirmed the same as well. So it looks like at the beginning of February, we're going to have our service product ready, nailed down, ready to go to help people when their renewals come up from around July onwards. We are already processing permanent early permanent residence cards for people who had the green card. They then exchanged it. They got a 5-year temporary card, but their 5-year residency point actually is reached slightly earlier. You can exchange that for a permanent one, and we are doing them and with no problem at the moment. So that's good. So far, we've done 6 of these now. So it's been quite exciting being back involved with the withdrawal agreement, I can tell you. And what else have we got going on here? So going to go back to the comments. Mark Dixon, hi Chris, love your vlogs and we're using you for our move in the future. Mark and Bev. Oh, cheers, Mark. Thanks for that. Yeah, it does. Sometimes I only get this blog out and then I'll try during the week to get other videos out. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But yeah, thanks for the support. Much appreciated. And I don't know if we've spoken. If we haven't, book a call in. We'll have a chat. Doesn't matter when you're moving. If you're moving even in a few years' time, then just book a call in. We'll have a chat and something always comes of it, I can tell you, if you want to have a chat with us. David Thomas said, a bit dull, spots of rain, still having it large. Big shout to you and the team. Thanks. Yeah, the team are doing well, I have to say. They've had an amazing month. I think it's been so busy at the moment. I woke up, so I had Friday off and then Saturday, and I woke up to 101 emails today, of which I've actually managed to get through 70. So a lot of it's just processual stuff, but it's been a great month and they've really dug in, for us. My videos are interesting stuff. Looking forward to our call in a couple of weeks. Thanks for all the updates. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I don't know who that is. My videos now, but looking forward to talking to you as well. It might be on a Wednesday, maybe, or a Monday. Most of the calls are on Wednesdays and Mondays, I do. So, right, well, let's crack on now with the YouTube comments and see what we've got going on over there. There we go. So I've completely lost the comments from YouTube now. Never mind. This is what the lives are about. And let's bring up our first comments. So I've highlighted just 4 comments today. And we have this one here, Mark G. Winnell, one day ago. My Spanish partner not married. No, I can only stay 90 in 180. We don't want to get married, but I want to see her more often. If I'm not registered, not an registered partner, can I use the rule of partner where I can stay a max of 90 days, then go home to the UK to reset the clock as do married couples? We can prove we have been together 3 years, photos, etc., videos. Don't want to get married or registered partners, as she would lose her Spanish widow's pension. But I'm afraid not. No, you don't. There's no way that you do reset the clock. The only way you could, I'm assuming your Spanish partner lives in Spain and you live in the UK, and you can only see each other for the 90-180, or that's your allowance within the Schengen agreement to be in Spain. But if you wanted to stay here longer, then you would obviously need some sort of residency. If you've got a British passport, then that means getting a visa or permission to stay here. And if you have an EU passport, which you quite heavily don't, because you're talking about 90-180, then it'd just be a case of registering here. To use the Spanish family members format, which is currently an arraigo platform, you would have to be married or have a civil partnership or have a pareja de hecho. I would seriously, in this case, go to a Spanish accountant and speak to them, because what I'm looking at here is you don't want to get married because of a financial possible problem with the financial with Spanish widow's pension, but I can't see how, and I don't know. I'm going to run this one by our accountant, because if you've got a widow's pension, then why were you not allowed to get remarried and continue to receive that? Maybe not in Spain, if then someone else is part of the household and bringing in an income. But yeah, no, I'm afraid you can't do that. The easiest way would obviously be to have some sort of civil partnership or wedding, get married, and then use the arraigo route, which is still okay until the 20th of May, when that all changes, to use, in a very easy route. If you're if you're married to a Spaniard, all you need to do really is present criminal records and all the relevant documents, application forms, and tax paid to the government, and then you can declare your right to live in Spain. What's the next comment we've got going on? On YouTube, great video as always. A question on the non-lucrative visa concerning the 10 months in 5 years outside of Spain. Does that include the Schengen area? No. Well, when you say does that include the Schengen area, are you allowed to be in the Schengen area and it doesn't count towards your 10 months? I think you're saying there. And it does count towards your 10 months the moment that you leave Spain. So it's not including other Schengen countries. We asked immigration this, and that's exactly what they said. Then you're going to ask me, well, hang on a minute, how do people know if you've driven over the border to France or to Portugal? Well, that's your guess is as good as mine, really, on that front. But yeah, no, I'm afraid it's 10 months outside of Spain. All right, so, and I wouldn't push it to the wire. I really wouldn't. I'd leave yourself definitely a couple of weeks grace on that. And next one is, it's Barry from Unitech. Now, this was on the Scats's video. So we did a short to say that we were going to get his cancer results. And Barry said, I'm feeling as positive as a box of a load of batteries that have all had their negative bits taken away. Good luck, Scats. Yeah, cheers, Barry. Thanks for that. And as we know, it was good news. Amazing to get that news, I have to say. You know, it's a success story from the Spanish healthcare system as well, and for Scats, who has fought this hard and has been hard behind the scenes. I can tell you, always puts on a brave face. But and here this is in our business first. Last week celebrate 16 years, and it's the weekly update. We have Niels. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, thank you for commenting. And then Jamie Stevenson. Hi, Chris. Thank you for answering my question on today's update. Another great video as always. I forgot to print the rest of that question they had there. Look, that's a bit silly of me. And Patrick said, another interesting show, Chris. Thank you. Good luck with Scats tomorrow. Yep, we had a great day, to be honest with you. It was good. So right, and that's it for YouTube. We had very few comments this week on YouTube, I'm afraid. Not that many at all, but never mind. Hopefully we'll get some more for next week. And I'm going to go now into our Spain section. Right now, what has been happening in Spain? Well, let's get rid of this comment here. There we go. Well, it's been an interesting week. As I say, I can't believe we're at the end of January already. It's just flown by since Christmas. It's always a crazy month, January. Everybody's settling in after Christmas. Loads of people are planning their full year ahead. So you sort of It's a very, very busy time. And then generally in February, it settles down. And then don't forget that we have Semana Blanca at the end of February, which is the first half term of the year for the kids. This year it's the 24th until the 28th. Then here in Andalusia on the 28th of February, we have Dia de Andalusia, where everybody celebrates the creation of the Andalusian community as we know it now. But first of all, I've got loads of stuff to show you here. So we had, I got this, check this out, from Joe from Matheron. Now this is a porcelain base, which is a pen holder, or it could be for joysticks. That comes a comical comment from another video that I did. And honestly, I was over the moon when I saw that. I fancy going to a pottery cast and making that, and I can't wait. So I'm going to come and pick it up. I will get up to Matheron at some point. So thank you, Joe, for making that for me. That was absolutely amazing. I really that excited my day. That did to get that and go in the office, and I showed everybody in the office as well. So I'm looking forward to having that on my desk. So last Monday, as I said, I was in the hospital with scats, and that is a picture I wasn't allowed to show before, but that was in coming out with the positive cancer, no, the negative cancer result, I suppose we should call it, shouldn't we? Because it's positive that it's no longer there. And what else have we got going on in Spain? Well, we have Neil and Sue. Now they did a walk called Pasarela de Relau. Pasarela de Relau. I think that's pronounced. It looks scary. There you go, with the glass-bottomed base, and that. Where is that, Neil? Let's know, Neil. Where is that? That looks. He said he's practicing for Camino del Rey. Well, if any of our Upsticks community are going to do the Camino del Rey, let's have an Upsticks outing. I would really like to have an Upsticks outing. I really would. So we could all get together. Maybe we should put a date in the diary and get some Upstickers. I've just invented that, Upstickers, to do the Camino del Rey. I've done it twice, and it's an absolutely amazing experience. But this one, as I can see here, doesn't look too bad either. Oh, we need to get rid of this photo. It's not coming on. But I don't know why the other photo's not coming on. That's a shame. Neil, I can't show you a photo. Never mind. And one last thing here. We had a birthday party yesterday. It was hello from Bolivia. Hey, Patrick's on from Bolivia. Wow, great. What are you doing there? Tell me what you're doing in Bolivia. Whereabouts in Bolivia you are. That's amazing. So we've got France, we've got Bolivia, we've got the UK, all around the world. So we had a party yesterday for Lara's 40th birthday. It went off with a bang. It was absolutely. Lara is, for those of you who don't know, is my wife, and she also runs Upsticks Drive, the vehicle side of things. And we had a great party, lots and lots of good friends here. And I'm going to end this live with a video of the party. But just a couple of tips for when you're moving over about doing the food and stuff like that. Now, this is a good tip here. So first of all, you can see this plate here. Now, we did ham and cheese plates for everybody. Now, 2 kilos of cheese. So I got a semi-cured cheese because it tends to be the one which isn't too strong, but it's not too soft for people. So they call it semi-curado. So it's easy to cut, to put on the plate. It's not that too strong and smelly. Patrick said he's, of course, you've been living there in Cochabamba. I'm in Cochabamba, and he's been living there for the last 3 years. What time is it there then now in Bolivia? Wow, am I on late there? So going back to and these plates now, if you buy a ham, so the cheese was 20 euros for 2 kilo cheese, just the round cheeses that you get. It was on offer, and it was very, very good, and you can get an awful lot. Many plates. So they're the bamboo papery type plates that you can buy now, which are eco-friendly apparently. But I wouldn't suggest you buy them because they're just very, very flimsy. I'd probably go for something slightly harder, albeit eco-friendly, but harder. And you can see here, now this was us cutting the ham, and now that ham there was 65 euros in it. It was an 8-kilo ham. So that, along with the cheese, was, and we had about 50 people come to the party, gave an awful lot. I think we got about 20, 25 plates handed around for that, and we still got about a quarter of the ham left for the week for the kids' sandwiches. So yeah, and there's my friend Antonio, who you saw playing the guitar here. He was in charge of cutting the ham yesterday, and it does make for a good party piece as well. And a couple of thank yous I've got here is I'd like to thank our waiters for the day. So you go, that's Alejandro, and I didn't get a picture of Iban. We had Upsticks waiters for the day, and it was so refreshing to see some young lads who, I asked a friend of mine who runs a bar, I said, look, I'm really not going to be able to keep up with getting everybody's drinks at a big birthday party. Have you got a couple of lads that could come and work for me for a day? And you know what? They absolutely were amazing. So I said, I'm going to give them a thank you and tell them to watch the video. They tirelessly worked for 9 hours. Didn't want to have a break, always laughing, spoke English and Spanish because we have quite a mixture of friends and family, and really had a good time. And what's this here? Is that a video or is that a photo? Oh no, and this is Benny, and I'd like to say also a big thank you to Benny Sachs, who came, and his son, who's an absolute fantastic pianist, came, and they did us a live show from their current album, which is on Spotify. So Patrick says in Bolivia, it's now 26 minutes past 1. Okay, so you're ahead of us then. Brilliant. Great stuff. And what else have we got? So this is Benny. Benny was fantastic, and thank him so much for coming and doing a small concert to warm up the party. And then the end of the party, we had my friend Graham, that's DJ Speedy, as he's known, there with the setup there. And he was, not only did he come and help get it all set up, he's got a really bad back at the moment. He's a good friend of mine, Graham. He's having a good time, but he did the DJ in yesterday. And that mixing desk there, we actually already had that in the house, but I couldn't get it to connect to the computer. Then I got that's my old works computer there on the left, which we wiped, cleaned up, and only used it for those mixing purposes, and we had an absolutely fantastic disco. So thank you guys, that was absolutely amazing. I can't thank you enough for all the help yesterday and putting off a lovely party. And as I say, we've got another one going on today, so I'd better get back to it, hadn't I? Look, guys, thank you. 20 of you on today watching our weekly update number 49. Let me know. I think this time works. A couple of questions I've got for you. Does this time work, 6:30 on a Sunday? For me, it sort of works because this is the time that we're getting ready then for Monday, getting ready for school. So for me, it fits quite nicely in my personal sort of calendar as well. In summer, I might do it a bit later though. I'm noticing that the whole day is starting to shift a bit later because the sun's obviously coming up, going down a lot later. Plus, I like to watch a couple of other YouTube channels which have shows on at 7:30 afterwards about Spain. But does it work for you guys? Let me know. If there's any other content you want to hear, let me know, or send it to me. Send me your photos. Patrick, I want you to send me a photo from Bolivia. Please email it to me, chris@upsticks.es, and we'll get it on the channel next week. You're always supporting our channel, so thank you so much for that. And that's it. There's just going to leave you now with a video. And as I said, it's been one of those years where we've had a really good year last year. But with my friend Scats, who we do lives all the time, every 2 weeks on a Saturday in the morning, we on his channel doing a live, giving people information about Spain, residencies, blogs, and everything. Our vlog, and he got his cancer-free news this week. I was with him to get that news, so I was very, very happy. But I did say to him, he's a bit frail at the moment, a bit fragile, but he's getting very strong. But he's not as bouncy as he was, because he used to bounce around like a kangaroo. And but I did say, would you mind coming and singing a song, just one song for Lara's birthday, because last year he did the whole show. This year, obviously, he's got a stoma bag, at least a little bit of pain from the cancer treatment. But I said, come on, let's get one on the board, and he did. And it was quite an emotional song, to be honest with you, because the year he's had. And I'm going to play that now to finish our video off and our live today. So stick around to see Scats singing his heart out. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you for the 50th show next week, where I've got some prizes to give out, and it'll be a bit of a celebration. See you all next week.
So don't speak very good English.
As some of you may know, I've had a bit of a mad year, and I have finally beaten cancer. So this song is especially for Lara's birthday, and I wish you all of what this song says. These are your instructions for the rest of your life, especially if you go through anything like what I've been through, which, let's face it, you've been through similar troubles. So, and to all of you as well, for being at this lovely party, and to Lara's family who supported me throughout the whole of this thing. So, I used to think that music mattered, but does it, bollocks? It's people that matter. We'll be singing when we're winning. We'll be singing. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I'll get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Pissing the night away. Pissing the night away. He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a cider drink, he drinks a lager drink. He sings the songs that remind him of the good times, sings the songs that remind him of the better times. Oh, Johnny boy, Johnny boy, Johnny boy. Everybody, I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Pissing the night away. Pissing the night away. He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a cider drink, he drinks a lager drink, sings the songs that remind him of the good times, sings the songs that remind him of the better times. Don't cry for me, next door neighbor. Here we go. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Trumpet solo. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Don't cry for me, next door neighbor. Knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Keep singing. Knocked down, but I get up again. never gonna keep me down. We'll be singing when we're winning. We'll be singing, oh. We'll be singing when we're winning. We'll be singing, oh. Last time I get knocked down, and I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down. We'll be back next year.